If you ask Michael Jordan how to become the best basketball player to ever walk the earth, what do you think he would tell you? I'm going to answer this question later in the video. Become the best at whatever you do. If you become the best at anything, you will be successful, whether that's financial success or success within your field. But all people who are the best at what they do share this one trait. And in the next 10 minutes, I'll be showing you how to develop that trait for yourself. Now, the first part of becoming the best at what you do is becoming a student of the game. And what I mean by that is everything that you do in your life, or the majority of it, should be with the goal to learn more about what you do and get better at it. Whether that means reading a million books on the topic or watching all the videos on how to make the best thumbnail. If you acquire all the knowledge and use that knowledge on your next project, and by spending all the time you have available to master your craft, that will put you way ahead of your competition. The next part is intention. This is extremely important. Every time you work at your craft, your goal should be to get better, not just to put something out or create something or have something to put out, rather to make something better than the last thing you made or do it better than the last time you did it. When I started making videos, I was just trying to make a new video. I was just trying to make another video. And because of that, you didn't see much growth early on. All the videos kind of looked the same to a certain point. And then eventually I found what worked. Every video I would use what worked last time and add on it. And sometimes those videos flopped because I tried to do something new. But other times when I found how to make that work from that failure, I would start to see more success than I had ever seen. And that's something extremely important that you shouldn't overlook, is the intention of getting better every time. Because a lot of people do things with no intention of getting better. They do things just to do it. I know a lot of people who make videos just to put out a video. A lot of rappers who make a song just to put out a song. But you can tell when somebody makes a song with the intention of making it better than the last song. And you can see it when you see the whole catalog and how much better they got from their first album, or whatever the case may be. It's important to know your intention, because if you have no intention, you don't know what direction you're going in and what your goal is. Next is implementation. Once you've acquired that knowledge, you must implement the knowledge. When I was younger, I read a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. And I read the book cover to cover. But what I didn't do was implement the knowledge that I learned in that book. I learned a lot. But the thing about your brain is like a hard drive. When you run out of space on that hard drive, then you have to delete old lessons. If I have 200 gigabytes in my brain and I learned 250 lessons, 50 of those lessons I learned for nothing if I didn't implement them. But if you learn that lesson and go and implement it in your everyday life so it becomes second nature, you no longer have to remember that lesson. You're just going to do it without thinking about it, or consider it without thinking about it. And that's extremely important because you save space in your head that way. And if every lesson you learn, you implement it in your art, you won't have to reach back into your memory to figure out how to attack a certain problem or how to implement what that lesson taught you if you've already implemented it and made it second nature. That's something that's extremely important, just making sure that everything you learn goes into your next adaptation of your craft. But remember, it's easy to learn. Anybody could sit around watching endless videos or reading books on how to do what they want to do. But what makes someone different, what makes someone special, is the ability to take that knowledge and put it into action. And if you're not putting the knowledge into action, you're not doing anything. Next is practice and repetition. To put it simply, what Michael Jordan would tell you is go to the gym and shoot 1,000 shots every day for a year, then come back. And what would he tell you when you come back? He would say, go to the gym, take 1,000 shots a day, and come back again and again and again for years and years and years, until one day you will be the best basketball player ever, better than Michael Jordan. And that's the truth about everything in this world. The only difference between your favorite rapper and a random SoundCloud artist that you've never heard of is repetition. For example, if I upload a video every day, compared to a YouTuber who uploads a video every week, in a year I'll be 315 videos better than that other creator. And then 2 years, 630. Over the years, that compounds, and then eventually I will be thousands and thousands and thousands of videos better than that other creator. And that's the importance of practice. The volume of practice and the consistency of practice is extremely important. For example, today I was thinking about not making a video. I fully recorded this video thinking that it was a great video. I talked for 20 minutes, man. I completely went off script and just spoke, and the entire audio was messed up. I was talking to my homie like, you know what, bro, the audio got messed up, like I'm not gonna do this. And then I was like, you know what, because I didn't make a video yesterday, if I don't make a video tomorrow and I don't make a video the day after that, coming back to making a video on Monday is gonna be 10 times more difficult. When you make it a routine, you don't even think about it. If you watch my videos from last week, I was almost falling asleep on the camera, but I was still making that video because it was second nature. I was thinking the more practice I get, the more success I'll have. Even though I didn't feel like it, I was just maintaining that consistency, because anybody could get motivated and drop 5 videos in a day. But what is difficult is to stay consistent and drop a video a day for 5 weeks. That is the most difficult thing ever. Once you get used to it, it's easy, bro. Like, I don't think about anything else when I come home except for, okay, what video am I gonna make? What idea am I gonna capitalize on today? Am I gonna make a drama video? Am I gonna make a motivational video? Am I gonna drop an educational video? But by having a routine, implementing the knowledge, and being intentional about what you want to improve and how you want to improve it, there will be nothing stopping you from being the best at what you want to do. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, like, comment, and subscribe, and watch this video on how to create the life you want in 6 months or less.